News 46 is brought to you by Inspiration Senior Living, where we provide affordable elegance to Pahrump area seniors. Give us a call at 751-2300 and make an appointment to tour our community. News is also brought to you by Golden Casino Group, where you'll always find great fun, good food, and fantastic entertainment, all at Gold Town, Lakeside, and the Pahrump Nugget. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight on News 46, a car crashes in the desert off Pahrump Valley Boulevard, a veteran is unhappy with the Choice program, and Big Cat Encounters is looking for resolution. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Monique Mitchell. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Thursday, July 23rd, 2015. I'm Courtney Salmon, filling in for Monique Mitchell for News 46. A car that was involved in a police chase and may be connected to an attempted kidnapping the night before on the south end of town was involved in a crash that occurred in the desert area off Pahrump Valley Boulevard and Carberry yesterday afternoon. Details are still very sketchy, and KPVM-TV News 46 is still awaiting a press release from the Nye County Sheriff's Office. Around 4 p.m. yesterday, the vehicle hit a power pole and the driver reportedly fled on foot from the scene. It is not clear how many individuals are involved in this case, although several people have been arrested. We will keep you posted on this story as it develops. Carl and Kayla Mitchell are hoping to get the public support on halting the government involvement in living their dream. The pair own Big Cat Encounters and are on the way to court soon to defend their property on the north side of town.
This is Gator, and of course my wife Kayla and I. We've lived here 5 years, but during that 5 years, the last 3 has been a battle with Nye County and the Planning Commission. We were given permission to be here by Animal Control and Emergency Services, and then policies changed and the Planning Department decided we needed a conditional use permit. And the conditional use permit really didn't apply because this property was a sanctuary beforehand, and we're a private shelter with exemptions because we have this we're a 501c3 and also under the NRS 574. So we've got a lot of exemptions that say we don't need this conditional use. But we got into a beef. We had to get the conditional use. We went through the entire process of being refused and having to appeal and all the on and on.
Even after we originally moved to this property, we had implied consent from Director of Emergency Services approving us to be here from day one, saying that we would never have to deal with.
And so then the procedure was thrust upon us that we had to get this conditional use. The conditional use was for 30 days and they took it away. And now we've been considered or being pushed to be a nuisance, to be forced to move the animals from the place that we've lived for the last 5 years, peacefully, without any problems with animal control, not with any issues about whether the animals are in danger or doing anything. But now comes some members of the county commission who want to remove us by having us to move to some other area outside the planning commission. We think that the alternative should be, instead of us having to find another location to move the tigers to, that it would be a better thing for the county to take away the planning commission onus and take us outside the planning district. There's undeveloped lots around us for a mile in any direction that won't be developed for 20 years. So this property fits that it could be removed from the planning district, and then therefore we wouldn't need their conditional use, and therefore we wouldn't be a nuisance, and we wouldn't have to face the hardship of having to try to move the animals. We have the support of a couple of county commissioners. This idea came from Donna Cox, who suggested that to de-annex the property would be the most peaceful and logical thing to do, and it would take away any onus from, that we have to be faced with the hardship of, drugging these animals and building another facility somewhere and drugging them and transporting them somewhere. And it's a true hardship on the animal to let us be here and to help us and support us and not be bullied by the moves by the county.
Here's Ron Chase with Nevada Public Auction.
Hey, well, all right, sir. Here we
This
go there.
segment is sponsored by Nevada Public Auction.
We have a huge auction this weekend. I know I always say that, but this time, well, I always mean it. This building is just full of stuff again. All the showcases are full. Jewelry, coins, tokens, some decorative knives, lots of seashells there behind us, lots of unique collectibles. And in the warehouse is tons and tons of furniture. 2 full bedroom sets, dining room set, 2 very, very nice china cabinets, some curios, baker's rack, wine rack, showcases. I mean, this place is just full again.
Some of the things people are really going to want to see is, I see some really great tools in here too.
Yeah, most of the tools that we have this weekend are they look like they're brand new. I mean, they're so nice. Nice generator, large Craftsman sockets, Milwaukee tools, Makita tools, Sawzall, impact wrenches. And like you said, everything is they look like they're brand new. I mean, if you used them once or twice, I'd be amazed.
If you're looking for furniture, you want to update your house, this is the place to come this weekend.
Absolutely. Like I said, it is just tons of furniture. There's desks in here, ET centers, large screen TV, at least a dozen really, really nice lamps, some Western style stuff, lots of Native American stuff, 2 refrigerators, 2 freezers. Like I said, just chock full of nice home decor and furniture this weekend.
How can people preview?
All day long on Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. we're here, coming out for preview. Again, so much stuff. You really want to come down and take a look at it.
Where are you located?
800 Market Street. That's 1 street past the hospital, just off Highway 372. Our phone number here is 751-4867. And our website is auctionnv.com. And you'll see a lot of the pictures online, but not the wholesale.
The auction is at 10 a.m. on Saturday?
That is correct. We're at 10 a.m. on Saturday. Doors open at 9 a.m. Come on down for that 1-hour preview and get a good seat because it's going to be a packed auction this weekend.
If anybody's interested in selling their own items?
Always call me here. Again, number 751-4867. Everything you see here is private consignment, so we do 1 piece to a whole house.
And we'll be right back after this break.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Inspiration Senior Living, where we provide affordable elegance to Pahrump area seniors. Give us a call at 751-2300 and make an appointment to tour our community.
And welcome back to News 46. Emergency crews are on scene at a structure fire this evening on David and Vondell Streets. We will have more on this story on tomorrow night's broadcast. 56-year-old Nicholas Linton was arrested for possession of a stolen vehicle. Police report that Linton has possession of a stolen tractor out of Las Vegas. The tractor's low-jack system led deputies to an address near Turner and Quarter-Horse Street. The residents at the home say they borrowed the white 2002 Bobcat 763 tractor from Linton. Dennis James Barker was arrested after police received a report of a prowler at LJ's Market on Pahrump Valley Boulevard. Deputies located Barker at the location and found him to be in possession of a firearm, and a search of his vehicle revealed suspected methamphetamine, according to police. He was transported to the Nye County Detention Center. A local veteran is unhappy with the new Choice program that is supposed to streamline access for those who have served our country.
When you have a situation, a medical situation through the VA, that they can't get you in within 30 days, or you live 40 miles away from that facility. And they're supposed to fill in the gap there and get you into a private doctor or facility, and they can pay for it. This
is originally thought to fill the gap of where vets weren't getting the care that they were waiting for months for, right?
Exactly.
But you've been waiting for months to get some care, right?
Since the first week of May.
What's going on?
I've got a bulge in my neck through an MRI that they took, and I've got weakness in my dominant hand. I can't turn the ignition on my car with anymore because of the weakness. I've got pain down my right arm stemming from the bulge in my neck, and I've got weakness in my arm and pain.
You haven't been able to see a physician locally for this?
I have seen my physician who ordered the MRI for me and ordered physical therapy.
Are you able to see any doctors out here locally with the Choice program?
None at all. I haven't received any notification from Choice whatsoever. I called the other day to find out if they had scheduled or gave me a place to go for The pain management, nothing. I haven't received anything.
This was meant to be a program to get you immediate care, wasn't it?
Supposedly, yeah.
So where are you going to go from here?
Well, more immediate than what they scheduled, let's put it that way. But where do I go from here? I'm honestly and truthfully thinking about being a 100% permanently disabled veteran, of going to a normal hospital, regular hospital, and jacking up the bill and sending the bill to the VA, because that's the only choice I have at this point, because I can't wait till August 21st or 25th or whenever to get any kind of relief.
KPVM-TV News 46 has made contact with the VA administration and Assemblyman Oscarson to get help with this case. Here is Ronnie Gibson with Nye County Auction.
The following is brought to you by Nye County Auction.
We're having a big auction this weekend. It's the estate of Kenneth Davis. We're going to be selling his lifelong collection of his airplanes. We've got fully functional airplanes, quarter size, as well as remote controls, motors, fuselages, wings. We've got so much stuff down here, it's incredible, as well as all of his tools and everything else that we're going to be selling. On top of that, we're also going to be doing our general furniture and really nice gold jewelry and other items like that, collectibles.
Let's talk about some of these airplanes, because these look like larger than the normal RC planes.
Exactly. Like I said, they're quarter scale. So, I mean, you can imagine how big these planes actually are. You'll definitely have to come down and take a look during preview and kind of look around and whatever it is you need to do to preview them.
So are these all handmade?
Yeah, the majority of these are all handmade. None of these were bought together. So some of these airplanes, it took them a year to make. So incredible craftsmanship that he's gone through to make them.
And all different types of, from the very beginning, like you said, with the fuselage, to completely done aircraft.
Yeah, like I said, it ranges from everything to just the straight balsa wood all the way to the fully functional airplane with the big motors in it and everything. Really cool motors.
Something to see for sure. Tell me about these tools.
A lot of tools that he had as well, a lot of stuff to help make the airplanes and this and that, a lot of saws and all the specialty tools.
For the next few weeks too, and we'll keep people posted on them, but give it a little preview.
Well, here's the thing about the auction is big variety. This weekend we're going to be doing airplanes. Next weekend we're going to be doing part 4 of Walt Rubio's estate, which is guns and ammunition. Then the following week we're going to be doing general merchandise, furniture, and collectibles. So we get a wide variety, a little bit of everything down here.
And how can people preview these items? You have a very active website, right?
Exactly. You can take a look at the website, which is www.nyeauctions.com. Or come down to the auction down here every Friday between 9 and 5 and preview the items that we have on for Saturday's auction. Saturday's auctions always start at 10 o'clock, and we open the doors at 9 o'clock on Saturday for preview.
And for more information, the number to call?
775-537-2500.
Where are you guys located?
At 850 South Lola Lane, same road as the hospital.
The Los Angeles City Council voted to raise the city's minimum wage to $15 by 2020. Apparently, 800,000 people in Los Angeles live below the federal poverty line, and more than 500,000 workers earn the minimum wage. The move represents a 66% raise for the latter group, who make $9 an hour in California. The Board of County Commissioners discussed a bill to establish the Northern Nye County Hospital District Board of Trustees.
Number 1, will the hospital board be paid?
No, it's not in the ordinance.
No? Okay, well, it was unclear because it had so many different varieties of things in there that, and NRSs. Will the hospital board be responsible for all debt? Or is that still going to fall back on the commissioners?
Well, in the sense that the district is responsible for all the debt and they are the guiding, they will be guiding it. Okay, in the same respect that you and I as commissioners are responsible for things that take place in the county as far as financially, the water district is, or the Nye County Hospital District would be set up in the same fashion where the district is responsible and the trustees would oversee that and make the decisions.
Okay,
so, yes.
That's the question I had. Thank you.
I'll close public hearing. I have a motion.
Can we add an effective date?
You already said the effective date?
Okay.
August 10th, 2015.
And you seconded it?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed?
Aye.
And would you like to elaborate on that one?
I'm just growing more and more concerned about the debt that's getting racked up on this thing while we're doing all of this. So
Madam Chair, if I could clarify that?
You want to wait until we get to that
Yeah,
item?
we'll get to that when we get to that then. All right, I'll clarify it.
Okay, that passes 4-1.
After this break, we'll have your weekend sports and news across Nevada with Deanna O'Donnell.